All right. Hopefully everyone's doing good. It's been a minute. Hopefully the stream looks fine. Does it look fine? Looks good enough. Okay. No, hopefully everybody's doing good. It's been like genuinely a minute since I streamed, so hope everybody that's definitely not watching is doing well. But no, hopefully everyone's doing well. Like I said, it's been a minute. I'm gonna put my my Discord in the chat. Just honestly just checking to see if the chat's connected correctly. I always just drop that just to check. And it's not actually. I don't see it like in the thing. So there we go. Okay, cool. It is working. It's just taking a minute. So but no, how's everybody doing today? We're 9 days off of sailing, which is pretty fucking exciting, if I'm being honest. I will definitely be on and streaming that day, even though I haven't, you know, been streaming all that much outside of that recently, but we got some fun stuff coming up, so it should be a good end of the year for RuneScape. So hopefully the stream looks good too. Hopefully the sound is all balanced. Like I said, it's been a minute, and I actually I'm not on the right spellbook. I just noticed. So better now than, you know, when I die. So let's switch that and we'll get back in there. Turn this on too. Tell how much I just haven't played. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. No, it has been a minute, guys. I've been wanting to do some Leviathan lately. It's you know, it's my current grind. Need the Venator ring. Not for anything specific, just to kind of have it. That better gear. And, you know, we go from there. There we go. Okay. And we try again. A little bit of a waste on the divine pot, but other than that, should be pretty alright. So I was gonna say, I should probably make sure my mic is unmuted. It seems fine on my end, from what I can tell. So that's always nice. It's been, oh god, I think like a little over a week since I streamed. So it almost feels weird, funny enough. But I'm excited to be back. I've been wanting to do a stream for, I guess since then, like a week. And just haven't gotten around to doing it. Like other stuff's been eating up some of my time. Haven't made the time to do it, but we're here. We're here, so we're gonna have a good time, you know? Shit. Jeez. Alright, it's boulder phase. Cool. Don't know how to do it. The game seems to be running pretty smoothly. Sometimes like having all these programs open will just lag the shit out of my computer, and it messes with like RuneScape's performance. It seems to be doing pretty good. And then I also, last night, I went into my settings, and apparently somewhere along the line my monitor got reset and it was only running at 60 hertz or like refresh rate. So now we got the 180 refresh rate, which I am very excited for, unless we lag like that. Not a bad kill. Dragon javelin tips. Not a bad first kill. But yeah, we're up to our 180 refresh rate, which is quite nice. So, oh, Okay, that's working correctly. All right, cool. Everything seems to be working correctly. Let me make sure my mic is actually on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm good. I took a hit because of it, but that's okay. Small price to pay. Oh, you know what? I meant to... Okay. I got one more thing I gotta adjust on my end. It's not gonna affect anything on the viewer end, but we'll do that. We'll do that after this kill. That's fine. I ain't in no rush. It's not important or anything. Like, it doesn't affect performance. It's just a minor thing, like title or something like that. Yeah, only 9 days off sailing, which is kind of crazy. Sometimes the, like, build-up is more exciting than the actual release. So, hopefully, it's not one of those. Because that would genuinely kind of suck. But I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be a case where, like, it might be genuinely annoying to train at, like, the higher level. Like, getting 99 in it isn't necessarily going to be fun, but, like, the skill itself and what it brings to the game is going to be fun. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm surprised I didn't get used by lightning there. Definitely could have. I just dropping tons of ranged orbs. That makes it easy. Okay, we get a little bit of restock. Alright, let me put this up. There we go. Should be good, right? Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Alright, there we go. No, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. How many kills are we at? I don't even remember. I'll check in a second, but 409, that's about what I remember. Not half bad. I think we're like right smack in the middle of this grind, and it's definitely going to get interrupted by sailing, but that's fine. There we go. Sweet. Sending all mage. Okay. Imagine it's like, here's your Venator Vestige. I'm like, okay, I'm just done. Get it right away. Like, oh, okay. There we go. Unironically, right? So like I said, like I fixed this refresh rate on my monitor. I can definitely feel like the fact that my mouse moves differently and better on my screen. Wow, the lag. Holy fucking shit. Okay, there we go. My goodness. There we go. Cool. Easy enough. Rubies. I feel like it's been forever, and everyone's gonna be like, we don't remember you. It's barely been like a little more than a week. But that's okay. We'll be back. It's only been 20 minutes. We're vibing though. We're just right back in the swing of things, no deaths. Cool, we get the lightning phase again. I really like the lightning phase. It's just more fun. You hit it 3 times and then you run. Big smoker. Was that smoke? Eh. Could have been better, could have been worse. I'm just gonna sip a regular range pot because I think we can only get like one more kill. And we should probably bank. Yeah, that's fine. I'd say does the lighting look alright, but yeah, it's good enough. I usually put like the light overhead up on like it's just very, very low. But I forgot to today because it's been, you know, a week since I started, or like since I streamed, and the natural lighting, he looks fine, so. Save that, that was going bad. Getting there. Sometimes it just takes forever from this phase to like pop the end and eat up just to be safe as well. You have to like click ahead of it because of the way the thing moves, because of the true tile. I would just deal with that. Alright. Sometimes it's like, okay, click, move, and then where's ban? Okay. It's like click, move, and then go back. Alright, let's go back. Oh. Cold ring leech. Someone got the gold ring and put it on the leech. That's funny. It doesn't surprise me. It's funny though. Or 13. Yeah, I swear. You kills on stream, the kills just fly by. It's crazy. You do it regularly. It goes so slow sometimes. You do them on stream, you're like, oh, I just have so many more now. It's actually insane how fast it goes sometimes. Oh, it's cold in here. Gotta turn that heater up. Got a space heater from my parents' house last night. I mean, I had it in my room at like my old, like when I lived there. But I recently brought it to the apartment, and my God, it needs to heat it up the room a little bit more. But it's nice to have at least. Just missed the damn click. There we go. Not too bad. More smoke runes. Nothing crazy. Took a little damage. I could have avoided there at the end, but we just restarted, or like we just started streaming again, so just started killing this again. I didn't kill like any off stream, so this is genuinely just where I left off. So get back into the swing of things, you know. So far so good though. I mean, we haven't died. It's not nearly as hard as it once was, I guess. There we go. The mouse feels so good though, compared to like the 60 hertz refresh rate. Like, unironically, that's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself. Just get a better monitor. There we go. Dragon bolts. I'll take those. Those are actually pretty good. I'm like not expecting to get this drop at all because I'm 2 of 3. Or because I'm such low KC, but I'm also 2 of 3 already. So it's like, realistically, it shouldn't be too much longer. It's an interesting spot that I'm in. I spooned the first 2, so now I only need the last gold ring, the Venator Vestige. But I also don't expect to, like mentally, I'm like, I'm not gonna get it anytime soon, but I am like close to it technically. There we go. Didn't take too much damage either. There you go. Yeah, 900 soul runes. It's not bad. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Turn this up a little bit. I think it's not coming through on the stream. Not that like 3% is going to change much, but I digress. Also, it's a Monday, so that's, for me, I'm self-employed, so it's fine, but for most people, it's like a Monday. I feel like it's like a, not a down day, but like a, I feel like most people don't have high spirits on a Monday, so hopefully everyone's doing alright on this Monday morning, the start of the week, after, hopefully a nice weekend. Hopefully everyone, I had a nice weekend. I drove up to see a buddy of mine a couple hours away, and we went to a concert on Saturday night, so quite fun. He I don't think he expected the crowd to be as aggressive as they were. It was a metal show, so it was quite fun. I quite enjoy that kind of show, but for him it was definitely a little out of his comfort zone, but he said he had a lot of fun. He enjoyed the last band, so it was good experience overall. But yeah, it's quite fun. I stayed over his house. We played some drunk Valorant, which that was honestly a lot of fun. I would say that was more fun than the concert, but it wasn't. The concert was honestly really fucking fun, but that was equally fun in a different way. There we go. I keep saying that after we get a kill, but there we go. Out of my fucking system, and we're out of divine. That happens. We have like an Alexa at the apartment, and it'll like calibrate and make like a sound every so often, and my god, sometimes I hear it in the background. I'm like, what the what is that? Like, there should be nothing making sounds in my nothing making sounds in my apartment. Oh, it was terrible this morning too. I woke up with like just a visceral migraine headache. Just an absolutely agonizing like pounding, heavy, hard migraine, and I'm like, dude, I want to like I was literally going to stream like earlier than what I ended up going live at. But I was like, dude, like I can't stream with this migraine. So I took like a bunch of medicine. I started drinking my Monster a little bit early. I'm like, I need to get rid of this thing for my own sake and for the fact that I want to stream. Like I'm not stream. I can't stream like this. I can't function like this. I remember when I was working at the mall job that I worked at. I would wake up on like a day off, and I had to wake up with a migraine, and I'm like, yo, it is a good thing that I never woke up on like a work day with one of these migraines, because like the migraines I get are the kind where like I will literally just stay in bed, where I'm like, it's not even I'm not going to go do anything, it's like I cannot function with this. Like I can't get up, I can't like go to work, I can't do anything. Like I was putting them in my fucking contacts so I could see my damn computer monitor, and even that, like looking down to put my contacts in, just made my head pound even more. And I'm like, dude, like this is fucking ridiculous how much this hurts for no reason. But I sat here and was just like browsing Twitch, saying hi to a couple people, and letting the medicine kick in. And I was like, once this kicks in, I'll go live, and it kicked in. So is that not okay? I was gonna say, is that not kill? Oh my god. Okay, we get some diamonds. We could probably do one more, especially with our divine. We got 2 minutes on the divine. But I was like, oh my god, like this needs to go away. So I chilled, and eventually it went away. So that is a win. There we go. It's so bad too, like you don't think it's gonna go away until it does go away. And then you're like, oh, I'm good. And then you kind of forget you even had it in the first place. Move, hello. I was like, okay, like, as long as this goes away, I'll be happy. Well, I ask. I don't need a great day, I just need my migraines to go away. I need to just not have any migraines. If I don't have migraines, I'm a happy camper. Chip damage? Like, I know I'm not taking a lot of chip damage, but I am taking chip damage right now. Easily my least favorite mechanic in this game. Like, I'm sure I've said it before, but I cannot stand getting damaged for no reason. I mean, that time is my fault. I clicked like a tick too late, but other than that, like, anytime I take tick damage, instant just feels bad. Okay, we can just queue that up. Sure. All right. Get some silver ore. Cool. Little bank. Let's check how many kills we're at. 12 on the day. Ooh, we get a genie. Aha! Sailing's there. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Obviously you can't put it in a sailing, but I guess we'll just go agility, because agility's shit. We don't need anything, so we're maxed. At least the next 9 days. Did I say 8 days earlier in the stream? for Sailing's release? I can't remember. If I did, I meant 9 days. I have a concert in 8 days. That's what that comes from, or where that comes from. And that's not. Okay. Cool. Eat one of those, and we go back. Jeez, my guy like catapulted forward. Actually, I want to see one thing. I apologize. I just want to see one thing. Okay. Crazy to me how sometimes you get really easy patterns and other times you get a little bit more complex ones. Yeah, it was just like a ton of melee. Like, okay. There we go. I have said it already, but it feels so good to have this refresh rate. Like it feels so much cleaner on the eyes and whatnot. Like, even just the mouse itself just feels so much nicer. It's so noticeable. Oh, I just didn't move. Nice. Well done. Goodness. Fine's almost out. Yeah. Need some coal. God, the loot here is just very subpar, unless you get like, I guess Dragon Bolts. It's so easy for this boss to just reset and get ready for next kill. Like certain bosses, like I felt like when I did Duke, it was very like I'm just bad. I think I did that. It was very like, oh, I have to go and get more potions before I start another kill. And it's just like, versus this, it's like, no, just run back to my start top and start another kill. The bosses where it kind of auto starts, I used to hate them. Now I almost prefer it because it helps you keep grinding. Again, you always shoot it 3 times, and then as you're shooting the 3rd one, you run. And you're good. And you shoot and run. Ugh. Just some coal. I actually was using coal to, like, actually smith bars because of sailing prep, but otherwise, don't really need that. I've genuinely missed doing this boss. Like, I was listening to, I think, Sebe or like a different podcaster, and they were talking about how Leviathan, they just couldn't stand Leviathan. And I'm like, bruh, like, I find Leviathan fun. I almost don't even have to look. I can almost just purely look at this and see the color in my peripheral. I wish I could have this lightning phase every time, but I've been getting it quite a bit today, at the very least. I like when that doesn't take forever. If I have to go through like a ton of phases, it's not even feels good. Cool. We got anglers. Let's like, I was gonna bank, but now, I mean, let's actually do one more kill. I'm getting this last phase down. And it's so holy shit. That's a lot of manta ray. It's so satisfying. Like, unironically, it is so satisfying because you just don't take damage, but it's constantly cycling attacks at you. That space heater is only doing so much right now. What is the one I need? Is it manta ray? I'm missing something. Hold on, let me see something here. I wanted to make I think we can actually do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so let's take a small detour. We need 200 manta ray. We need 200 raw sea turtle. 200 bass. That's 10. 200 bass and 200 raw shark. Yeah, now we have all of it. Okay. Wire. I wanted to do this. Like I said, I've wanted to do this for a while. If we go to our house in Relica, maybe, yeah. Then we run down, I believe. Let me see here. Also, did you know you can resize your map? If you wanted to. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. You summon. Oh, I guess I already did the bass at one point. Okay. And there we go. And then this has... Go to Relica, Waterbirth, Natiznot, and Jetizo. So used to my max cape being on my back. That's pretty useful, actually. I've been wanting to get that for a while, though. But I don't think I had the raw sea turtle, I want to say I didn't have. So this is teleport. We could probably just put that, like, there. That's fine. We need one more item to go up here, but that's fine for now. Or even, like, there. Eh. I like it there. We'll put it there. Alright, let's grab our Leviathan shit again. And we go back. I think that was on our... I have like a spreadsheet of things. Of like a 2025 goals. And I think that was in my like side goals of 2025. Let me see. It was. Cool. Mark that off. The right color. Sweet. It feels good. That out of the way. Sweet. Alright. Side goal over. We're gonna go back to Leviathan. But the getting that raw manta drop, I was like, wait, I did wanna do that. What else do we have on here? Oh, wait. I mean, Eternal Glory's on there. That'd be pretty wild. Maybe we'll send, before the stream ends, we'll send one inventory of the glory amulets to see if we get an Eternal Glory. Not bad, actually. There's a couple things on there that I'd want to get, but nothing like out of the ordinary crazy. Just random shit. Alright, and we're back. Also, super random. One of my favorite bands, Caskets, put out a new album on Friday. So, if you like kind of heavier rock, metal, Caskets is a really good band. They're from Leeds, which for any of my UK audience, will be extremely familiar. So if you want to support them or look into their music, again, it's Caskets, and they're really good. I enjoy them. Very nice guys as well. I had a chance to meet them at one point last year, actually. Not a sponsor. What made me think of it was I was thinking about like playing music, but I can't because of the way YouTube works with multi-streaming, where it'll copyright your video and then you get demonetized and you catch strikes on YouTube for it, and it's a whole thing. It's unfortunate because you're not trying to make money off their shit or like infringe on their copyright. You're just trying to play it on stream while you're playing a game. But YouTube and copyrights just don't like that in general. So you deal with it. But that. Oops. Okay. How many kills are we at? 19. Wow. More than I realized. Been going quick. Like I said, it goes quick. Like you start streaming and you're like, okay, like, you know, I'm gonna grind this boss, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're 20 kills deep and it feels like you did, you know, 5 kills or whatever. It's pretty cool. There's a rock there too. It's fine. That's a nice one. Like a technical level, like I don't know. I have my infernal cape and my quiver, so I'm fine with it. But for people that like don't know how to prayer flick and aren't familiar with stuff like that, this is such a good tool. Like bosses like this, like even I feel like honestly all the DT2 bosses, but specifically like Leviathan with all of the prayer switches you have to do, it's so good for just increasing your PVM skills, because you have to switch so frequently. Also, friendly reminder, I'll do it after the kill. Hydrate. Drink some water, everybody, because you need it. It's easy to forget. Like, I have not drank much of any water today, so I will be doing that after this kill. If I remember. Like I said, easy to forget. But no, if you're watching, I don't really give a shit. If you're watching my VOD on YouTube, if you're watching live, if you're seeing this, like, I don't fucking know, in, you know, a year from now, drink some motherfucking water. There we go. That's a really bad kill. It's just feeding us fucking food this time around. That's wild. Give me a sea turtle. An anglerfish. We're gonna rearrange our inventory just a little bit. Got a prayer pot on the ground over there. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh yeah, just gonna drink some water. Shit, another kill starting. There we go. Almost did that perfectly. Trying to like walk while I was flicking, and I misjudged it by like one attack. What's crazy is each attack has a different sound, so if you can start kind of memorizing the sounds as well, which is hard when you're looking at it, but you get used to it or pay enough attention, you can actually just learn the sounds and then do it that way instead. Oh. Getting like really tiny hiccups, but like painful. You can like feel it in the entirety of your chest. Oh. Come on, spawn the end. Go to enrage phase, for crying out loud. Oh my god, go to enrage phase. Oh, I'm not potted, that's why. Jeez. It's not potted. Like an idiot. I should have just stunned it there, but not thinking. My goodness. I'm like, why is this kill taking so long? It's because I'm not botted. At least there's a reason. At least I wasn't, you know, just whiffing. At least it was specifically because I had food on the ground too. Oh. Makes me sad. That kill is actually going pretty well. But it is what it is. Okay. Just do a quick reset. Also want to do. Reset all this shit. All right, back we go. Alright, we're gonna drink our pot this time so we don't die. You don't forget to pot your kills. I keep forgetting that I have 3 out of 4 Soul Reaper Axe pieces. I can't wait to use that weapon once I get the 4th piece from Whisper. I'm like actually excited because it's a little mini scythe. Like it's worse than the scythe, but it's better than like most other weapons. Like taking it to like Fasani and shit. Really? Bronze arrows? My god. Actually horrible. Hit it now. I'm potted. There we go. Once we're getting kills, I'm happy. Just stop drinking pots when I don't need to. Cool. Gold ore. Nothing crazy. Never is. Oh. That's wrong. And go. Just about to push, but I'm not potted right now. Oh, jeez. I misclicked on these tiles. Oh. Alright. We'll just reset. That's fine. I'm better than this. That's okay. Dude, okay. I'm curious what this crafting guild chat is. Someone said that's how I feel when they have 2350 total worlds where you got 700 mil XP and it's all combat. Shut the fuck up. It's weird seeing you say you're so mad because you're definitely 30 IRL. Why would I post 99 skill other than pets? The fuck you on about? Really log into a video game just to get mad, dude. I remember when T was cool. Never mind, it was always gay. You're playing a 30-year-old game. Motherfuckers stirred up this morning about pixels. People come at me and I'm the mad one. Y'all are lost. Bro, these people are just beefing at the crafting guild. That's wild. Grown adult saying you're mad is crazy. I mean, if you're still arguing, I don't even care who started it. People are just arguing at the crafting guild constantly. It's comedy when you're banking. Look at this shit. Where's that one? Jeez, there's so many people here on 415. I forgot they are doing 2350 total worlds. I'm gonna go pee real quick and like honestly turn this heater up so it's hotter. But then we're gonna continue our Leviathan grind. So enjoy the banter of the crafting guild. I'll be right back in like literally a minute and a half. All right, we back. Should we read the beef at the crafting guild because they're still going on. Oh man, what happened? Oh my god. I'm just gonna put it is a Monday morning. We all need to relax a little bit. Wow, the toxicity. It is. Great observation. That was not my point, but okay. My point was it is a Monday morning. Relax. It's not that deep. Alright. Get back in here. And good to go. Okay, first kill we get supplies. Take it. Extend the trip. So I genuinely, the lightning phases is probably my favorite part of this fight. It's so satisfying. Should probably, you know, pay attention to my prayers. Good lord. Ooh, a little back and forth there. Hopefully, again, hopefully everyone's doing it okay. I fucked up. I'd rather just teleport. I was supposed to stun him there and I didn't. I zoned out a little bit. I'm just gonna go right back. I'm not even gonna bother banking. I'd rather just go back. But no, hopefully everyone's doing good on this Monday morning. I know it's been a little quiet in here, but hopefully it's nice and chill and you're just vibing. If you want to say hi, feel free. Ah, that should be all of it. Alright. Go back. I remember to stun it this time. I quite literally didn't last time. Oh, cool. Get some more food. 6 anglerfish, wow. I feel like old school might be a little too loud from what I'm seeing. I just decided to check my Streamlabs and it looks loud. Let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. I don't want it to be too loud. I want it to be audible, but not overbearing. Even still, I feel like it can go down a little bit more. But I gotta do it when I can. Nice. Season rage phase goes so damn fast. Oh my god, we got more food. I guess I'll take the prayer pod. Actually, we can combine this. And we can combine this too. Cool. Turn this down again. That should be good. No. Spaceman mode. Imagine fucking doing a kill like this. That looks horrible. Unironically, it looks so bad. Attacked it there. That's okay. Forgot to attack after the 10th tile. Lagging like this. The fuck? Goodness. That spike was so bad. Oh my god, dude. Spike was so bad. I'm dying so much today. Like, it's actually so bad. My god. Is that like 3 now? It's really starting to piss me off. Like, it is what it is, but like... Look at this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bank just to reset, like do like a full inventory reset, but other than that, we'll keep going. It's been something today. I know I can do better. I was getting like a lot of lag though. That was honestly screwing with me a little bit. Okay. Oh, all right. I'll get this. Oh, that's weird. It like went across for some reason. Okay, that's fine. An angler. Back in there. $27 kills. Okay, okay. I know it's not great or anything, but like I think actually I'll have to check after one of the kills the efficient like kills per hour on this. It's probably something ridiculous like 27, but regardless, it's always a good thing to get kills, so no complaints there. I'd like to get, you know, more than that in a day. Like I probably have an hour and 45 left. So maybe if we can push for like 50 to 60 kills is like my goal. I feel like it's a good goal. And maybe go from there. That'd be pretty cool. Unless we just pull the damn Vestige, and then we can, you know, we can move on. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Although, like, most people don't expect to get drops. So, there's that. There's that aspect of it. You never expect to get a drop. So, who knows? Okay, they can... I'll take it. He's just sending range attack after range attack. Certain moments like that, though, where you're like, I am actually not as good as I either think I am or claim to be. Can you stop chatting me for like 2 seconds so I can click your fucking body? My god. Imagine that's the Venator ring. Imagine. Wild. Alright. Get back in there. Respawn. Bang. It honestly hasn't been that bad today, but like overall, like getting 3 deaths so far in like almost 30 kills, I'm like, it's all been stupid shit too. Like even last kill, like just lagging a bunch and then attempting the perflex. Like when you get behind on some of these bosses, like you get really behind, especially Leviathan. It's a tougher boss to recover from if you mess up. So, I mean, there's that. Oh, that was actually pretty easy. I didn't realize that was like the last, the phase 6. That was not hard at all. That part's like getting easier. It's just the final phase can just be so hit or miss, if I'm being honest. What is hitting me? Is that literally just chip damage? Like, this is ridiculous. You hit harder when you're in this phase too, which is nice. There we go. Alright. Not all is lost. And the game's like, here, you're dying a lot. Here's some anglerfish. Yeah, thanks. Ugh. Like, here you go. Stupid. Ugh. It's a good hit for not having offensive prayer, my god. Oh. Sorry, I'm readjusting how I'm sitting. Which probably isn't smart to do mid-kill, but I digress. We get boulders again. And good to go. guys didn't take any damage. I don't know what my guy was doing, but you say he's low. Can I just hit? And again, the game is like, oh, you've been dying today. Here's food. Here's supplies. Even though I'm doing fine. At least this run, I'm doing fine. And we do another kill. Always another kill. Unless you're out of supplies. It's gonna be interesting. I was looking at sailing while I was in the car with my buddy, and just like the different methods of training it, because there's a couple different ways, right? Actually, I want to check one after this kill if I remember, because I always end up forgetting by the end of the kill. But and I've talked about this, I think, on my ramble video for sailing, but the deep sea trawling where it's like fishing and sailing at the same time. First off, that just feels natural, right? Like, you know, if you're sailing, you should be able to fish. But it's going to be extremely good for Ironmen because of the fact that there's new best-in-slot food and whatnot. So for, like, PVM, you know, you're going to be able to bring certain food that heals, I think it was, like, 25 or something. And, for me, like, depending on the XP per hour, if it's, like, decent, like, I was thinking I might just treat this as, like, fishing 2.0. And just, like, do deep sea trawling, like, mostly to 99, because the food you're going to get as an Ironman is, like, probably going to be really good to just have, right? Because, and I bring this up because I was going to say, like, so many people complain about, like, oh, like, I don't have food on my iron or whatever. Like, if I'm not bossing like this, I'm usually working on, like, AFK fishing or, like, something that's, like, easy as hell, because it's just easy, right? You don't have to worry about it. You can just unironically sit at a fishing spot. And even if you're, like, not playing efficiently, where, okay, instead of, I don't know, instead of fishing every single time you can, maybe your guy stands there for, excuse me, for 30 seconds before you click the next spot. Like, you're still gaining more than you would if you just didn't do it at all. So it's still a net positive. That was stupid. Impatient. It's still a net positive, which ultimately I find it to be a good thing. I'll do that. I'm like heavily adjusting my stuff. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna leave here real quick, just because I wanna look at it. Also, 31 kills. Okay. You can click on this. It's not shipwreck salvaging, is it? Like, what is it under? Boat facilities, maybe? Salvaging hook, cargo hold. Yeah, there we go. Rope trawling net, because it's deep sea trawling. So it looks like the regular rope trawling is 56. I don't think salvaging station. Iron salvaging hook. Yeah, I mean, it might take a while then. It might take a while because it looks like the regular rope is, I think, the lowest. Let me see something. Is it? I need to look at this image. It has, there's like 4 different types of. What's the image? I just had it. Yeah, rope, hemp, linen, and cotton. So, looks like you unlock deep sea trawling at 56, which is quite the, and then linen's at 68. I don't think I missed any. No, okay. Hemp is 79, and cotton is 84. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. And even dragon salvaging hook is 86. It's pretty high. Dragon cannon's 92. That thing looks dope. Sweet. I'm gonna go to the bathroom one more time, and we're we're gonna continue. So me like minute. Okay, I am back. We will continue. Shall continue. No, I was potted. That actually sucks. It was a waste of a divine pot. Oh well. I have plenty. No, but yeah, I might, like, once I get... Is this all magic? Wow, it's all magic. Once you get 56 sailing, and you can do the trawler, I might just do that, depending on the XP rates. I like, genuinely, because it's just so good for an Iron Man to get items like that. The fish. I think the one is like Marlin is like 25. I don't think it overheals. I think it just gives you 25 from what I remember reading, but still 20 plus 25 is really good. So we'll see though. We'll see. It'll be fun regardless. It's, you know, we don't have much longer to go, which is it's exciting. I know I've died 3 times, but this genuinely feels really good today. Like overall, kind of vibe. It feels pretty good. Nice, not bad at all. Solid enrage phase too, and we get some rubies. At least they're uncut, and you could technically cut them for XP. The ones I can't stand, it's like, here's 30 cut rubies, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with, like, I guess I'll use these to smith, but like I can't cut these for XP or anything. So those are they're worthless to me. It's so dumb. I hate getting cut gems as a drop, but I'll take the uncut ones. That's fine. Plus overtime, it's crazy. Like the gem stacks that I've seen some Iron Men have, it's actually just ridiculous. It is wild to me. Sometimes he'll attack you, but if you're praying the right style, it'll just protect it. And that's what happened there. The other thing that's weird, unless you've like grinded bosses, you won't know this, but maybe you do if you're watching. I've had times where, like I'll take Leviathan as an example because it's what I'm, battling right now, for grinding. But like at the core, like you do have to pay a good amount of attention to Leviathan, but like I've done it so much and I know the mechanics so well that like I don't get like nervous about like killing you. Like you don't get like Jad hands at all. I'll take more coal. Coal's never a bad thing. I don't get like the Jad hands, but on top of that, like I'll actually get like not literally sleepy, although sometimes I'll get sleepy from it, but like sometimes it can be so tiring just killing the same thing over and over. And it's like, well, it should hold your attention because, well, like, it's engaging. Like I have to pay attention to like what prayers. It's not like it's like KBD where I can just sit there and like actually snooze and get kills. But you'll still just like fall asleep killing it. Not actually fall asleep, but you'll doze off killing it, or like you'll be sleepy killing it. And it's like this thing should just be holding my attention the entire time. And it's the same thing every fight, so it's just not. And it's absolutely crazy. We'll do this too. I just got an idea, but I gotta wait until the end of the kill. Like that, you can't pray against that. Alright. I need to be potted, because I'm not. Or else we're never going to get through these phases. He bit me. Luckily didn't hurt or anything. Mithril arrows. I'm not even gonna pick them up. I don't want them. It's annoying. I'll do one more kill. We got a bank again. We're getting there though. 441 KC, 34 on the day. I know it's like only been 3 kills since we last checked, but I'm happy with that. Oh, I completely forgot too for my Twitch viewers. I now have sub badges, which is pretty cool. And like I know like it's not like I have like a ton of subscribers. I have 3 right now. But like for the people that are subbed to me, I have sub badges. So they're based off of progression system. They're like little shields with the subscriber star. You can actually see it on my name when I put like ! Discord in the chat. I think I have the steel one right now, just because I haven't had affiliate long enough to have anything higher than that. But it goes from bronze all the way up to rune, and then there's like a dragon one, a third age one, like a band, not a bandos. What is it? Torva. Torva Oathplate, Blood Torva, Radiant Oathplate, and then there's, instead of doing like the style of like a Zuckhelm or something, I did the red and yellow like Grandmaster Avernic hilt thing. It's like red and gold, or like I think it's gold and red if I recall correctly. But they look pretty good, and I'm excited to see people with them over time, hopefully. So I was pretty happy with the end result. I made them myself as well, so spent maybe a couple hours just sitting down and getting them to look the way I wanted them to. The dragon one actually is pretty cool because it has the little horns that the dragon medhelm has. I literally used the in-game art as a reference when I made it. God, I almost lost it there, but I brought it back. Okay, there we go. Gold ore. Nothing. Nothing. Can I not? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, the fuck is happening? Okay. I apologize. Sweet. Inventory is set. And we go back. I think I might go to 50 kills. I feel like that's a good goal for the day. I don't know, quite how long that'll take. Shouldn't be an hour. I was gonna check. That's right. Let's see here. I was gonna check the efficient kills per hour for Leviathan on an iron. It is different on an iron than a main. 25. I was close. I was thinking like 27. So this might take us close to an hour. It shouldn't take us an hour though. So take like 30, 40 minutes tops. But that's fine. I'll pot up before I forget. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to 50. We can charge some glories and see if maybe we'll do an inventory or two. And just one inventory at the end is probably fine before we end stream. But no, I think that should be pretty solid for the day. Maybe a corp kill in there too if you guys really want. I haven't had anybody ask for it or complain about it, so I guess it's really up to me. But I think that's a fun little lottery boss where it's like literally just like, well, you probably won't get anything, but if you do, it's pretty cool. That and I always thought having a draconic visage would be cool. Doesn't really do anything. It's not as impressive, but I think it looks cool. Cool shield. You never get to use it anyway, so. Although I think now it has a couple niche uses. That was really bad. I really fucked that up. Now I have all those there. That's... Ooh, I'm gonna get bit. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Well, actually, I know how, but not the way I would like to do it, is my point. Shot one. Do this. Hey, we didn't get bit. Nice. Solid in rage phase. Went quick. I'm gonna do this. We'll leave the ranging pot for now on the ground. I don't really care about that as much. That was solid though. Solid kill. Solid kill. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. It's crazy. Online, like, let's say I had, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be me as well. But let's say I had, like, a consistent couple viewers and one of them just stopped showing up. They very well could have just died. And I'd be like, oh, that guy just doesn't come around anymore. It's like, well, no, he died. That's why he doesn't come around anymore. Like, you don't really think about that. Shoot it once, go behind. But like, I'm sure that has happened where, you know, someone's known within a community on like a Twitch stream and then, you know, they pass away and, you know, no one's no one knows who they watch, so no one's gone in and said, you know, yeah, that's my, you know, son or daughter that passed or whatever. Ow. A little behind there. My brain was a little behind. It's crazy to think, like, there's certain things like that you just never know. You know? Now we get some anglerfish. This game really is like, here, we've seen you die too many times, take food. And I'm like, I'm good. And they're like, yeah, but take food anyway. Also, we need a pot. Blueski said Big Vince. I am not Big Vince. I'm just Vince. I'm small. If anything, I'm small Vince. I'm not a big person. I don't mean fat either. I'm not a tall guy. Nor am I far enough into the game where I could be called Big Vince. Well, I guess for some people, you know, if I am, that's endearing. I know I'm decently far in this game, but I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't go by big. 5, 6. There we go. It's like I am. I still got plenty of gear to hunt, though. The game really is like, you're struggling here. Oh my god. It really wants me to have food. I mean, it's fine with me. Extend my trip. The longer the trip, the quicker it all feels. So. 445 KC. I mean, KC goes up quick, man. I feel like I was just at like 100 and now I'm all the way up at 445. Shit adds up. Gotta always go back. I tell some of my, I have a couple friends that are like mid-game irons. We're like, oh, excuse me, just breaking into the end game, and they won't get an item, and I'm like, you know, the only people that don't get items are the ones that quit. If you quit, you are guaranteed never to get it. But if you continue to play, then you get chances to get it. And that's what you need. Pretty easy. Almost in bed. Sweet. And I get lightning phase? Yes. Just say I'm potted, right? Yeah. No, we're good. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Rune arrows, I mean, rune arrows are what they are. Nothing great there, but whatever. I have so many amethyst arrows, I'm never gonna use rune. Like, unironically, I have so many amethyst arrows banked. If I get a T-bow. Like, I did the same thing with blood runes. It's like, okay, if I happen to get a scythe, now I'll have blood runes, and then I happen to get a scythe. So, same thing with T-bow. Prep for everything. But yeah, I'm not going to use those. Those will bank rot. Okay, though. Happens. It happens. I died there if I didn't get that off. I might have died there too if I didn't get that off. I was gonna eat anyway, but... Good on my prayer pot, or my divine pot. Oh, I said prayer pot. And finish off this kill. I mean, for what it's worth, it hasn't, like, I know, like, I haven't had too many people talking. I've just been, like, talking out loud, but for what it's worth, it's been a decent stream. We're getting kills. I mean, we died 3 times, but I mean, it's okay. All about just getting kills. I'm telling you, it don't matter if you die, you just keep going. Which might sound like a loser mentality or like a shitty, like, oh, you're not, you know, not like a true gamer mentality, but it's true. Can't just give up. That was solid in rage phase. I will take the gold ore, I guess. Doesn't really do anything for me, but we still got a little bit left. We have 1 sip of divine. We have a good amount of food, plenty of potions for prayer. Let me go again. He spawns. It's really easy to just jump right into the kill. I meant to click pray mage there, and I just misclicked. My goodness. Also, if you are either watching the stream or watching on VOD, I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. You can find my VODs on YouTube. I mean, you can find them on Twitch, but YouTube would honestly help me a little bit more. But if you're watching on YouTube, I am over on Twitch, and if you're watching on Twitch, I am also over on YouTube. So, fun stuff. Fun stuff. It's a bit of a best of both worlds kind of situation. It's one of those things where it's like, well, you might as well, you know? And I've had, like, funny enough, I guess not for nothing, I've had streams where, like, you know, this stream was better over on YouTube, or I had people talking on YouTube, but not on Twitch, and then there's plenty of other streams, most of them, I would say, where, I get more people that watch on Twitch and talk on Twitch than YouTube, so, I got nobody today. Everyone's at work today, I swear. Or ignoring me because I'm just coming back to streaming, which is completely valid. I've been away for 8 days. I haven't posted a video in like 2 fucking weeks on YouTube, which I need to do. I need to do another downgrade episode now that Gridmaster's done. It's been probably a month, and people love that series, so I should really do that, but I gotta figure out what boss I'm gonna do next. I'm not quite sure yet. I think what would be fun eventually is doing the raids bosses individually. More anglerfish. Go fucking figure. But no, doing the raids bosses like individually. So like, because you can pick which room you do first. So I'm like, okay, like if I do, I don't know, if I do Zabak first, be like, okay, like, can you kill Zabak with, like, a rainbow or something? And the answer's probably yes. Zabak isn't overly complicated. It would just take forever. But you could do that, and then you can go to Akka and be like, well, can I kill Akka with, you know, whatever the weapon is. And I'm not potted, but I caught it. And I would split those into multiple videos. Be like a 4-part thing for raids. Chambers would be really hard because it's already hard enough to solo Olm. So I don't know if I would do one on that. I mean, I guess I could, but why bother kind of thing. I guess you do like the demi bosses for chambers where it's like, okay, can you kill Tecton with like, you know, a dragon scimitar or whatever? The answer is probably also yes, but like not without learning it and playing really well. But you do that. You could do, what else we got in there? A Mudadile. See what we killed that with. Maybe Vespula. And you kill Vespula with an air battle staff. I don't know, something stupid like that. Whew. I got high health here. A little scuffed, but I didn't take any damage, so we'll take it. Oh my god. It loves giving me supplies today. It's feeding it to me a lot. And like no complaints, but I think it's funny. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Kills on that. 42, okay. Actually more than I thought. Like I said, they do fly by. Also, random thought, question, whatever you want to call it. But question of the day, if you've made it this far in the stream, in the VOD, and you play other games besides RuneScape, let me know what other games you play. I'm curious. I'm always looking for fun games to play on the side. To give myself a break and mix things up. So I've been playing a lot of Valorant lately. I know Escape from Duckov is like really big right now. Funny enough, we got Tarkov spin-off. I've played it. It's very punishing, so maybe some of you play that. But let me know what you're playing lately. Unless it's just old school RuneScape, in which case you could be like, I'm just playing old school RuneScape. I know a lot of people are going to be playing old school RuneScape because of Sailing's release. So, I'm curious just how quick we're going to see someone get 99 Sailing. It is going to be like a race. This race to 99 Sailing, like, I don't want to harp on Sailing too much because people are just like overhearing about it. But I unironically am so curious. It's going to be so fun watching the race, the 99 Sailing on the high scores. And seeing someone like log out and they just have like a ton more Sailing XP. We get Sapphires? Okay, whatever. It'll be really interesting. So. And then, you know, furthermore... Oh. Excuse me. Furthermore, who gets to 200 mil first? That's the real question. I mean, it's one thing to get 99 first, and I think that's cool for what it is, but 200 mil, especially if you're already at 4.6 bill XP and you're maxed out, you get, you know, rank 1 overall. That's gonna be a hell of a race to watch over the next couple months. I'm curious how close it'll be too. Like, are we gonna have someone that just like, you know, is sharing their account and, you know, is just way ahead of everybody because it's technically 2 people and they just don't log out? Or is it gonna be like, you know, neck and neck and you know, within a half hour of each other, one of them's gonna get 90, one of them's gonna get 200 mil and the other's gonna like get 200 mil in a half hour later, kind of thing. And then furthermore, like what methods they're gonna use, all that good jazz. It's gonna be a time. I almost just didn't flick the I almost just didn't flick that protect mage at the end, and I would have died. Would have sucked. Glad I flicked it. I had no health. Honestly, I think even like I know it's not like the most kills. And there's people that grind way harder, and like maybe like one day I do just grind more than that because I feel like it, but 50 kills in a day, even though it's only like 2 efficient hours bossed, that's solid in my opinion. Like you can get places, and I might do some kills off stream just for the fun of it, just to continue to work on the grind. But you get all of the drops right now with the food drops. That's hilarious. No, I might do a couple off stream, but it's really not. I feel like 50 is solid for a day's worth. I mean, I guess 100 is probably more solid, but I don't have the time to do that today, so I think 50 will do. Maybe some days we'll do a little bit more, like maybe push to 75 on like streams where I have a little bit more time, and then, you know, maybe some days if I have a lot of time, we sit here and do 100, or even, you know, a little bit more than 100, but I think some of the Duke days I did like 130 Duke in a day, and that's just a lot. You do it every day. I mean, I don't even care, you know, whether you work or not, whether you, you know, you stream full time, whatever it is. Like that, mentally, that's just a lot on someone's mental. No way around that part. Whew. I don't get how people do it. Like, I did 200 Leviathan today, and I'm like how? And they're like, well, I just sat there, and it's like, oh, well, like, I get that, but how did you do 200 Leviathan? Well, it only takes, you know, like 9 or 10 hours of just focused gameplay. And I'm like, fair enough, but like, I would get so sick of it at that point. Like, I either need to go do a different boss, or I need to like give my brain a fucking break. Especially just brain in and day in and day out. It just turns your brain to mush. Start flicking stuff wrong and seeing stuff incorrectly, and there we go. We could probably do another, or push for another kill. Oh my god, it gave me more food. It will not stop giving me food. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god. We have so much. We should have had to bank so long ago. We got 5 kills left. That's fine. I don't think we can do 5 kills in this trip, but we can sure shit try. Maybe if I don't make any mistakes or like very little, and maybe if we get like 1 more food drop. Although that's decent. That's decent. So we'll see. We'll see. We might have to come back here and do like a 2-tripper or something to get to 50. That's hilarious though. How long have we been live? Almost 3 hours? My god. Where does the time go? I swear. Yeah, 50 is perfect. Perfect. We'll do 50, and then I think I might start doing it at the end of each stream, just going and sending a single inventory of glories. And seeing if we can get an eternal glory on stream at some point. Because, like, it probably won't happen, but if I do it enough, like, it will. I'm only going to do... maybe I do 2 inventories if I have enough glories for it. I gotta see how many glories I have. But I don't want to uncharge them on stream. Uncharging them is a bitch. You have to just sit there and cast, like, teleport over and over again. It's no fun. Oh, nice. I like the corners. For whatever reason. Gives you like an extra like pick. We'll just go to town on them. And there we took a little bit of damage. I think we can still squeeze out a kill. Unless it just gives me more food. But yeah, see, like, we got, like, our health now and, like, an anglerfish. So, like, I'll do 1 more. This. Oh, nice. The New York Giants have fired their coach. I think it was their coach, Brian Daboll or something. So, that's very long overdue. Everyone hated him, from what I understand. So, I'm not a Giants fan. But if I was, I would want him fired too, because any of my friends that are Giants fans, or just people online, all have talked about wanting him to get fired. So they finally did it today. Good for them. I mean, I don't want them to succeed because they're rivals of my Eagles, but good for them anyway. Don't blame them. What's nice is I'm getting better at, like, flicking without looking at where my mouse is. I know I just have to move it over a little bit. It makes that phase 6 on the opening fight a lot easier, which is quite nice. Like, if I'm switching between these two, I know I can just move it over a little bit, and it's, you know, where it needs to be. Probably not overly hard. Takes a little bit of getting used to, and probably a couple of mistakes. So I don't know if I've just been talking a lot, not even in the stream, just like in life in general, or like what, but like my throat has been killing me lately. In like a oh, I've been talking a lot kind of way. Nope, don't want to do that. ads. Reset real quick. Since we're out of food, we can get back in there. I love this diagram, the Raxor display. I happened to get the jar like early on, and it's one of my favorite displays easily. Yo, I gotta get cut sapphires as a drop. So dumb. And yes, I just have that much food for anglerfish. Oh. Fine, even though I have a little bit left over from my pot. I'd rather just be at max range the whole fight. This is melee after melee. Yep. Oh my god. Ha! All melee attacks. Fuck that up. Oh, I was, completely supposed to move behind that thing and just didn't. That was a choice. That's what I mean, like, I've done this boss 450 times, and I'm still just like, oh, I, just did the wrong thing, because I'm just so used to just being on autopilot for it. You just don't even realize what the mistakes you're making. There he is. I was excited for this boss before it even came out. I just think like the idea of like fighting like a big sea snake like this is really cool. It's a little weird just having him in the middle here, but like overall, it just seems like a cool concept. And then the fact that like the awakened version is like one of the hardest bosses in the game, if not the hardest like encounter in the game, is just so cool to me. Mage ball after mage ball. Again, not too bad. I'm making mistakes that time. Nice. Ooh, and we finally get lightning. We've had boulders so many times in a row. So nice. This is... I just find that, like, when you have lightning phase, You get 3 shots off before he actually does the lightning, and then while he's doing the lightning, you can just sit here and attack him. I feel like it's just so much better for DPS if you hit. I'm not hitting right now, but there we go. You're getting a lot more hits off versus the boulder phase. Like, I would have to count to see if I get any up front. Like, how many shots I get before he does, like, the boulders. But it's definitely not as many as the lightning phase. Nice. Uncut rubies. I think uncut rubies. Like I said, don't mind uncut gems. It's the cut ones where I'm just like, ugh. Really? Alright, anyway, this should be our last kill, right? Yeah, this is going to be our last kill. Despite being potted, so. This is kill number 50 on the stream. Of the day, on the stream, however you'd like to say it. So, that was my goal for today. See if we get anything. If not, we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm trying to get on a better routine. Like, it's honestly just so hard to have a routine when you don't have like a proper sleep schedule. Like I said earlier, like I work for myself, so getting up at a reasonable time and not staying up too late playing games, despite that not needing to be difficult, tends to be difficult because why do I need to go to bed early? I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. It's like, well, okay, well, you want to stream? It's like, well, yeah, but you know, I also want to do this. Not to mention, even people that have a job will struggle with going to bed on time because they're like, oh, I just want to play one more game, or I just want to, you know, do whatever it is. He throws 10 boulders, if anyone's trying to figure that out, by the way. It's always 10 boulders, so you can, if you count, you'll be in good shape. And it's always 10, like, regardless of if you're standing on a tile for 2 of them. So, like, when I attack, the tile I attack him, he's technically throwing 2 boulders on the same tile, but I'm counting them as 2. You always count it as you know, 1 boulder a piece. It doesn't matter if they go on the same tile or not. Come on. Pristine rage phase. Come on. There it is. Nice. Also, it's okay to just walk and change prayers until he like stops jatting and going for the attack. All right, that is kill number 50. We're up to 457 kills total. And we're going to go try something. Oh, I was going to say, come on. Go to the crafting guild, for fuck's sake. Okay. I need the wilderness sword. And I need the glories. I have 27. Yeah, we'll do 1 inventory then. And we have 1 amulet of glory 5. I don't think it works on that, but we'll try it anyway because why not? I think we also have to be on the regular spell book, so let me go change that. Standard. Glory. We're going to teleport. It's always scary teleporting into the wilderness. Fountain of Rune. I think it's just jewelry enchantments, right? Oh, I'm dumb. These are charged, so I need to go uncharge them first, and I didn't bring a teleport out. Good job, good job. I haven't. Anybody and everybody watching this VOD is gonna be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. But I swear, I just haven't done this in a while. Also, look at the water for sailing. It's so cool. Little steam coming off of it. I wonder what that's for. I know this is like Barracuda Trials, I think. But my goodness. And that's why I was bringing 27, because I needed a seed pod to teleport out. Because now I gotta run to 20 wilderness instead of 30. If I do this at the end of every stream, at some point, someone's gonna kill me. For sure. Oh, these green dragons actually might fuck me up. I don't protect mage. That's fine. Maybe not. That's fine. Yeah, if you're not familiar, basically, you go enchant all these, and then you sit here, and you telly. With every single one. It uncharges them. It's the fastest way to uncharge all your amulets of glory. So, oh, it's gonna be a minute, but and normally I would just do this off stream. That's gonna be the goal. I think is gonna be like doing this off stream and then ending stream by teleporting and seeing if I get an eternal glory just once. But we'll uncharge them for this stream because why not? I don't have any uncharged, so it is what it is. But again, hopefully everyone's having a good Monday. I know it's you know, still kind of early. It's only 2 p.m. where I am on Eastern time. Funny enough, on eBay, they changed the time for you, so you can see what time your buyer is like texting you in. Like someone messaged me from, I think it was California, but they were 3 hours behind me. So when I sent them a message, it was like, oh, you know, you sent a message at this time, and I was like, it's not that time. Like, what the hell? So, but it's just whatever time it is for them. So it makes it a little easier to communicate, which I think is pretty cool. But this genuinely just takes forever, by the way. You can just sit here and it's probably only a couple minutes, but you genuinely just sit here and spam this. It's ridiculous. What's this? There's RuneScape. RuneScape retweeted something. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to equip that. It was like the setups I have just to play RuneScape and chess, and it was like these crazy ass setups. Everyone's always joking about that. I'm not even halfway done. I don't think there's a better way to do this. I think this guy's doing it. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. He's got the Willy sword. Maybe he just has more banked already. And this is why, from now on, I will be doing this off stream. Because it just takes forever. I don't understand how people grind this out. Like, I think Sebe did it on his recent Iron Man. Where he went for the Eternal Glory. And, like, yeah, it's a sick item to have. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, like, it is something I would like to get eventually, even though I will never use it. It will just, like, rot in my bank, but like I would put it next to like my lyre where it just looks good in the bank. And like occasionally maybe use it once or twice. Alright, that's halfway. Excuse me. I'm not feeling so great either. I don't know what it is about today. It's just like a groggy day, you know? I guess that fits the theme of it being a Monday. It feels like a groggy day because it probably is. Monday. Everyone's probably at work. You know what I mean? I am streaming a little earlier than I usually do, for what it's worth. I mean, it's, you know, I usually start stream around now. Oh, how is this guy coming back? He's not, there's no, oh, you know, he probably has a bunch more glories. Oops. He's probably charging a bunch at once. God, I know I said I would end stream with this, but maybe I won't end stream with this. Like, I will today, but, like, maybe in the future, maybe I don't, because this is, like, actually painful to just sit here and teleport. Over and over and over. It's not like it's like a teleport where it gives you XP or gives you this or gives you that. Like, no, I'm just uncharging my glories. The only other thing I could see doing is, like, using Draenor to, like, bank and bringing glories specifically to teleport here. That way you're using charges, but, like, it's so impractical. I mean, I'm sure it would work, kinda. Especially if you're an early game iron, maybe. Maybe you just telly to the wilderness. Although, I don't know what... Let's see something here. Benefits. Yeah, you need Wilderness Sword 4 for it. So, like, maybe you don't do that until a little bit later. Alright, last row. We got 4 more. Go back and forth. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. Oh, I messed it up. Alright, there we go. And what we will do, I'm going to bank one of these. Get a seed pod. I think that guy is doing what I'm doing. How do I enchant these? Dragonstone jewelry. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, no, it's this. They break it? The spell can only be cast on Dragonstone. Like, can't you uncharge them and then you just recharge it? Yeah, when charged at the Fountain of Ruin, they will have 6 charges instead of 4. Level 5 enchant spell. This is the level 5 enchant spell. What am I missing here? Like, this is stupid. It's pissing me off. Like, I'm not dumb, right? Like, this is supposed to enchant this. It's a Dragonstone amulet. An amulet of glory. It can be charged at the Fountain of Ruin, Fountain of Heroes, and the Fountain of Ruin. It needs a level 5 enchantment spell, which is what this is. Level 5 enchant. I need to use this like on this or some bullshit. Yeah, okay, there we go. You have to use it on the Fountain of Ruin for whatever reason. Also, we did not get the... Goodness gracious. We did not get the Eternal Glory, so... I was gonna say, why does it work like that? Alright, well, that's my blonde moment for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me being confused. Come on. There we go. Tree Gnome Stronghold. Anyway, as I said, I think I'm gonna start ending stream on that. See if we get an Eternal Glory one of these days. Guess I'll put this on. Anyway, that is gonna do it for today's stream. We did 50 Leviathan, and then we tried to get lucky at the Fountain of Ruin, which we didn't. But regardless, you know, if you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy. It's kind of just a chill atmosphere here. And I hope to see you tomorrow, or at least, you know, sometime this week when I stream again. So I'm looking to stream a little bit more. So until then.